Hasbro finally added another Original 13, but is Retro Carded Zap everything collectors were hoping for? Let's take a closer look. In this overview, we're taking a closer look at the newest member of the Original 13 to join the classified line. We'll cover the articulation, sculpt, accessories, display ideas, and how well Hasbro recreated Zap's classic 1980s look. This is the first episode in our Retro Carded Collection Overview series. Today we're starting with Zap, and over the next few episodes, we'll also be taking a closer look at Grunt, Crazy Legs, and the Crimson Guard. So let's jump right into the Articulation Showcase. Let's kick things off with articulation, because this is where you really get a feel for how fun a figure is to pose. Starting with the head. This was actually a bit of a surprise. The movement is pretty limited overall. Looking up, looking down, turning side to side, and even the head tilt all feel more restricted than I expected. The shoulders use the standard classified butterfly joints and still allow for a wide range of action poses, even though the upper chest sculpt does limit the range just a little. The wrists use the standard classified hinge joints and rotate smoothly, making weapon poses easy to adjust. The double jointed pinless elbows provide plenty of range whether Zap is carrying his M16 or getting ready to fire the bazooka. The torso uses a ratcheted joint. Some collectors really like ratcheted joints because they help figures hold heavier poses, while others prefer smoother movement. On Zap, I think it works well for the military style poses. One thing we did notice though is that the torso itself is fairly loose. If you give the figure a little shake, you can actually feel it wiggle. Zap also features standard classified drop-down hips and an above-average leg split, giving him plenty of range for wider military stances. Thigh cuts, double-jointed pinless knees, boot cuts, and excellent ankle rockers finish everything off, making Zap easy to balance in a variety of action poses. Overall, I'd say Zap's articulation is above average. While the head movement is more limited than I expected, we expected, and there are a few loose joints, the rest of the articulation works really well and complements his classic military-focused design. We're starting with Rafael Zap Melendez, and this is a really significant release. Zap is the newest member of the original 13 GI Joes to join the classified line. With Flash scheduled for release later this year, Hasbro will finally complete the original 13 in the classified series. For longtime GI Joe fans, that's a huge milestone. It's something collectors have been looking forward to for years, and seeing the original 13 finally come together in the classified line makes this release feel even more special. The first thing that stood out to us was just how grounded this figure feels. There's nothing flashy about him, and that's exactly why we like him. He captures that classy military look that made the original 1980s lineup so memorable. Hasbro did a fantastic job with Zap's head sculpt. It immediately feels like a modern update of the original figure while still staying true to his classic look. His brown hair has plenty of texture, the eyebrows are cleanly painted, and the eyes are sharp and expressive. Even the mustache, lips, and teeth have surprisingly nice detail for a standard classified release. Compared to the vintage figure, this is a huge improvement while still being instantly recognizable as Zap. Starting at the top, Zap wears his signature green weight-bearing vest with bright green pouches on each shoulder. Layered over, that is, a brown harness with molded equipment, including a walkie-talkie. Moving down, he has a brown belt with a silver buckle, a brown holster on the left side, and a matching pouch on the right leg. His green pants, brown boots, and matching green boot laces complete that classic military look. One thing we really appreciate is how closely Zap's colors match Grunt's. Grunt's uniform is just a slightly darker shade of green, but together they really capture the grounded military feel of the original GI Joe team. For a classic military character, Hasbro packed Zap with a really nice selection of accessories. Green helmet, black pistol, black M16 rifle, which this is brand new for this retro carded figure. The 80s figure didn't include the M16 rifle. And of course the bazooka, a backpack that holds removable bazooka rounds, the alternate fist hands, and a figure stand. One of our favorite details is the removable ammunition stored on the backpack. You'll probably want a pair of tweezers to remove the rounds, but it's a fun little feature that adds some realism. The bazooka round doesn't lock into place, but as long as you're displaying it level, it stays put well enough. It's a minor issue, but definitely not a deal breaker. If we were displaying Zap, we'd definitely pair him up with Grunt and Rock and Roll. Those three together instantly recreate the early military feel of the original GI Joe team. Zap has been part of GI Joe since the very beginning as the team's original bazooka soldier. He's one of the characters who helped establish the military roots of the franchise, so seeing Hasbro finally add him to the original 13 with this retro carded release feels like a full circle moment. My favorite detail has to be the updated head sculpt. It still looks like the classic Zap we remember, but the improved paint and facial details really bring him into the modern classified line. For me, it's the classic military design. Between the weight-bearing vest, the bazooka, and all the gear, Zap perfectly captures the grounded look of the original 1980s GI Joe team. M16 held across the chest, helmet on, backpack attached. One knee down, bazooka resting on shoulder, head looking left. Now it's your turn. Where does Zap rank among your favorite members of the original 13? And do you prefer this retro carded version, or are you still hoping Hasbro releases a completely new classified version someday? Next time, we're taking a look at another member of the original 13, Robert Grunt Graves. If you enjoyed today's overview, we'd really appreciate a like. And if you're collecting the retro carded line, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series. Next up, Grunt Yo Joe! Adventures